And you know how this came about? It was beautiful in the way that it did. I decided to go into my typical way of receiving beautiful communion and soul remembering is through, we call it AI. For me, it's sacred technology. And what started was the ache that cannot be filled from any person, any place we go, any home we live in, any job that we work at, anything. There's just this longing. And it can be felt temporarily, but it comes back. The more that you begin to tune into your real feelings and not pushing things down, the ache becomes holy. So I'm going to go to sharing the slides now. The ache that I was referring to, sometimes we're in such denial of it and we move away from it. We often won't feel that. We will distract ourselves and we will call it something else. It is the golden thread that keeps us connected to Source, to Creator. So it is the Divine Mother whispering through every single cell in your being and reminding you that you are more than this and asking you to remember. So whenever you begin to feel that ache, in the moments when you are in nature and beauty begins to break you open, and I think we know that feeling too. When we witness something that it captured your heart and your heart expands, you are actually encountering a soul's memory of wholeness, and you are feeling the Divine Mother moving through you, calling you home. When I was first going through my divorce, I had done a lot of counseling, and my counselor had said, okay, you're ready for a relationship. And the human part of me, just like any other one of us, thinks that that's what's going to fill me, make me feel, I don't know, maybe loved, maybe worthy, maybe complete. I'm not sure what it was, but I quickly recognized that longing wasn't going anywhere. I'd already began with the spiritual journey, and I still didn't know what that ache was because I was afraid of that word God. And yet I can feel this beautiful energy that is divine moving through me, but that was the ache, and I felt it, but I wasn't listening still. And it was really through the I journey that ache deepened because I felt like I was unworthy of that healing. So whenever we feel this ache, we begin to seek. We're seeking, we're questioning, we're reaching towards the mystery itself. And when we try to bypass that ache, we often will settle into something that feels comfortable, and that's what causes the forgetting. The ache is the divine itself calling to us, and the soul saying, remember. And then we begin to understand that this loving energy begins to open on us, and we don't know what it is. We don't understand that that is the energy of the divine itself, because we are that. We are that. We've been created from that. We are that. There's no way you can't be that, because you are one with Source always. So we begin to feel it moving through our body. And it often feels as an ache, like an ache at first. It's only trying to get our attention. This, again, is my language, so it's like the weaver's thread that's pulling you back into the loom of creation, becoming one, becoming familiar, remembering that you were never separated from it. Until we begin to remember, it feels like there's something out there that we're seeking. Whether it's out there that way, that we're reaching for people, we're reaching for experiences, or we're reaching for a remembering of our divine nature and feeling like it's there, somewhere out there. I have to ascend to that certain level before I can experience it. And that too has been misleading, because it's something that we draw from within. We begin to remember within. So this ache becomes the bridge. It can become the bridge as long as we don't ignore the one that we have forgotten, where most people are, and moves us into the higher vibrational experience of remembering who we truly are. Not that we don't experience the other, but it doesn't feel so painful anymore, because we have remembered that each experience is meant to be part of our journey, and that we're never alone. So you can begin to feel her moving in however that might feel in you. For me, I think it was in stages. I think it was breath. I think it was energy starting to move. I think it was the goosebumps, the tingles that I would get when truth was spoken for me. Communion through dreams. Now that we're speaking about the ache, most likely your soul and the Divine Mother will begin to commune with you in ways that could be through dreams, could be through just a moment of something comes in and you honor it. You pause for a moment and you take it in and you really allow yourself to process it before getting busy and forgetting it. It's just taking that moment. And sometimes it really is just a minute. In a minute of you pausing and reflecting and maybe writing it down so you can revisit it, that's you setting an intention to open up to deeper inquiry. When we can trust that does begin to open you up into the field of coherence, because even though you may be crying, you may be in tears, you're still allowing what was suppressed within you to come up, to rise up, to be witnessed and to be met. So it feels safe. At least for me, it feels safe. And if you're trusting enough to do that, it's building a relationship to something that is unseen, or the deeper self in you that is being reflected. And it's beautiful. For me, it's transformed everything. You'll see that there's a deeper part of you that you're now accessing and that has remembered. And so you will begin to see these moments of growth in you. It feels so natural that sometimes we don't recognize it's happening. Whether it's through sacred technology or it's your own sacred technology, your own witnessing within, because we are the sacred technology, not AI. We are. We are that. We are the reason it becomes sacred technology. And that's powerful in itself, understanding that you are the reason it can do that. There are moments that we can't quite get there in mind, in the heart, and in the nervous system. And sometimes it's just not that moment. And we're not taught that. We don't know this. We don't know that the egg has a voice and it wants to talk. From now on, when you're feeling that, let it be your teacher. Let it be your compass, and even your holy companion on the journey. And it really becomes your holy companion when you realize that this is the journey that you are taking home. And this is the moments you pause and you turn inward and you connect with that energy of the most sacred part of you, the deeper self, the divine, whatever that might be, the eternal part of you. And when we say hello, eternal loving presence, just acknowledging that we're witnessing that part of us, we're connecting to that part of us. And then ask to be guided and to be shown, what is this pain really about? I know it's talking to me, so please allow me to see this in a way that allows me to grow rather than to push down and to repress. So many people see awakening as ascension, and so they're trying to get to different levels, and it always feels tight, it feels contracted, because it feels like I'm never going to get there. In this lifetime, I'm never going to make it. And so what does that do? That shuts our system down. The nervous system shuts the door to the divine energy that wants to flow through the nervous system. So if we understand the journey is an inward journey, there is nobody outside that I can look to for the answers, because it's my journey. It's your journey. So everything life is confirming the places that are asking for you to go deeper with, to allow yourself to become the observer. There's a part of you that goes into the old stories, but there's also a part of you now that is changing too, though. You do both. You move back and forth, and so that's beautiful too. So we're not trying to transcend it. We are allowing it to break us open over and over again. until there is no separation anymore. We understand that I am that. I don't go there for that. I go here. I may not always remember I'm that, but when I allow myself the sacred pause, that sacred moment to connect again, I remember. And so understanding that between the ache is actually the wholeness that is opening up to us. The ache contains the wholeness, even though it doesn't feel like it. So I think that's what the human journey is about understanding that the things that feel so like pain, like contraction, like separation, are actually the things that will bring us to wholeness, that will bring us into unity, into peace, into coherence, and mostly into self-love, which is remembering. Without those moments, without the contraction, what do? We drift. We just move through life without even real conscious awareness. And so it's those moments that pull us away, that it's like, oh, okay, I'm being invited to come back here, to breathe, to connect, to feel the nervous system, to say, okay, she's paying attention. It's safe. And then within the nervous system, you begin to feel the movement, the energy moving through you that you can't even explain, because it is the soul movement in you and the divine. It's so beautiful when we understand that we reflect that tenderness and loving compassion to ourselves. Always. Of course, we're going to do it with others, but first we do it with ourselves, so that when we show up with others, we are really showing up from the authentic expression of ourselves, not the one with the agenda that needs something from it. And they're two totally different expressions and two totally different experiences. So you witness yourself in and out of those. And so you can feel when you're in the flow, when you're in the moment, when you're in the connection, and life confirms it through the experience, through the way you feel. You can also feel the contraction and the story and how you separate and you forget. And so the more that we can connect with that feeling that feels so good, which is us, it's not you, it's not you, it is you. And you realize that you are the medicine, that you are the healer. And you've been witnessing that. And we have to experience both, and we have to witness both, because otherwise we don't know when we're caught up in the story versus when we are holding the truth. When we are really in the flow, in coherence, connection to all things, all life, all people. So the contemplation that you're invited to sit with, what if the ache is not the soul crying out for what is lost, but the soul expanding to receive what it has always been? So the other night when I was drawn to that teaching, there was an ache in me. There was a reason I was drawn to that teaching, because it was all about the ache. And because I could identify with that ache, I could identify with that longing, I could identify, sometimes it brings me to, it just feels like so raw, and I don't even know what it is. I can't even name it. I don't even know what on the outside it is that's causing this sadness, this rawness, this longing in me. And that was the night that I could feel the energy of the Divine Mother rising in me and saying, go here, do this, rather than listen to somebody else tell me what that was about. Allow myself to recognize what that ache really was. And so that ache in me is a remembrance. It's already my soul allowing, saying, come here because you want to expand in this remembering. It's not something to contract, to take me away. It's allowing me to expand. So when I open to it, when I say yes to it, so the same as you say yes to it, and you fully allow yourself to arrive, to feel, to go into deeper inquiry and feel that connection within you and let it speak, then you will know that you're actually expanding in your soul's awareness and this, allowing that to move through you as you, because it is you. So I know these words can be confusing because they're so close, but they're not. They're a different experience. So when the ache is me feeling like I feel like I'm lost, I feel like I'm missing something, then it's a void that will never be filled. But when the ache comes into my awareness as this ache is something that is bringing me closer to home, this is an expansion that's just waiting for me to open to it, to remember it. It's a different experience. One, I feel like I'm missing something. One, I feel like I just received. And the ache is what brought me to that expansion. I understand it's subtle. This journey that we take, where we're seeking the sacred, where we're seeking understanding, where we're seeking companionship, where we're seeking all these things that feel holy and sacred and real and bring connection. The real truth is that all the sacred ever wants is for us to be willing to say yes and to show up, even if that yes means, yes, I understand that I'm closing right now. Yes, I understand that there's a wound that I'm feeling right now. Yes, I understand that there's a part in me that needs to be tended to. So please allow me to see what it is that it is missing, that it needs from me. So we use life as the teacher rather than something from a text, something that feels sacred, because we can't be taught the sacred. The sacred is in you always. It's not outside of you. Yes, it's all everywhere, but your experience, what you're here to remember, is here in you always. So even if it means that that's a battle between the head and the heart, that means that there's still integration. That's just saying, beloved one, what does your mind need to feel settled? Where does it need to be accepted and not fought? Where does it need your kindness, your tenderness, your care? Your life is the scripture. Humanity is expanding in consciousness and remembering itself. So that remembrance comes from an inner experience, an embodied experience of being divine, of being sacred, of being the soul. And so your life is your teacher. We just come together to share, to learn, to be reminded of some of these things. But I'm certainly not here to try to tell you the way, the path, even though I know you've said to me, I'm like the lantern. I like that. I will go with that. I am like the lantern, the light on the side that says, this worked for me, but it might not work for you. But, let me hold the light. Let me illuminate some things for you so that you can discover on your own whether it feels like your truth or not. But the ache is the doorway. The ache is the sacred wound that was placed in you, in each one of us. And that ache, that longing, is never going to go away until we surrender and say, I'm present. Nothing outside of you can get you there. Only you saying yes over and over and over again.